Penn sitting at 3-3 after playing one of the toughest schedules in the country. Cornell at 5-3. Penn travels to Upstate New York to take on the Big Red. And once again, as we've seen throughout the day today, it ended up being another barn burner and yet another one-goal game. Jeff Teat got things started off for Cornell, scoring just 109 seconds into the contest to give the home team a 1-0 lead. Cornell was up by 2 when Joe Licciardi scored on a feed from Alex Roesner, getting Penn back to within a goal, 2-1 Cornell. Cornell would ride back-to-back goals by John Piatelli, the second coming with Cornell a man up to take a 4-1 lead with 6:26 remaining in the first quarter. After Tyler Dunn got Penn back to within 4-2, Jeff Teat sparked a 3-0 Cornell run, scoring unassisted with 2:52 left in the first, and Jack McCulloch finished off the run, scoring on a feed from Piatelli with 10:23 remaining in the first half, 7-2 Cornell. Penn wasn't willing to go away quietly, putting their own 3-goal run together, all off man-up goals, starting with Tyler Dunn's on a feed from Dylan Gerger, and ending with Dunn netting his third of the contest on a feed from Joe Licciardi. 7-5 Cornell. Things started looking shaky for Penn after Connor Fletcher scored off a Jeff Teat dish, followed up less than a minute later by Jonathan Donville scoring a man-up goal, 11-7 Big Red. Cornell had a 13-10 lead, but Dylan Gerger stuck a man-up goal with 10:13 left in the game, getting Penn back to within 2 goals and sparking a 4-goal run for the Quakers. That run was capped by a Sam Handley goal with 4:42 left to play that gave the Quakers a 14-13 lead, their first lead of the game. Both teams exchanged goals, and we were sitting at 15-14 Penn when John Piatelli got some, scoring an unassisted goal with 2:02 left in the final quarter, knotting things up at 15s. But Penn continued to show that playing a tough schedule early can pay off when Adam Goldner scored the game winner with just 17 seconds left, helping Penn improve to 4-3 and handing Cornell their 4th loss of the season. Tyler Dunn had a monster game for Penn. He goes for 5 goals and a helper. Adam Goldner and Sam Handley also factored heavily for Penn, each putting up 5 points. Kyle Gallagher, he goes 20 of 32 from the faceoff X for Penn, so that factored heavily. Cornell struggled all season at the faceoff X, and this just continues those struggles. He paces Cornell with 3 goals, 3 assists, so he looks good on the day. Teammate John Piatelli, he goes 4-1, so that looks good for Cornell also. Don't front on Penn. Penn is a totally legit team, so Cornell, they played tough, and it was a really tough loss at home, but Penn is a legitimate contender for the Ivy. Chase Erlin looked tough in cage. He goes for 15 saves. Reed Junkin struggled in net for Penn, which was one of the reasons Cornell was able to keep this close. In reality, Cornell has an incredible shooting percentage, so that probably played into Junkin's tough day, and that's it. That's all she wrote from Ithaca. Cornell loses another Ivy League contest, this time to Penn, and now Penn improves their record to 4-3. They look great.